Hello and welcome back for a new video about a tiny USB keyboard.
Hi folks, I got myself a new thing I would like to do. I have a very old tablet here in a case that you can also use as standard. Inside is an old tablet. Got it from my parents. It's worthless. If you charge it, it's full in an hour and it's dead in less than 20 minutes. That's weird, but it's true. And well, let's check it out. I'm only interested in this thing here, the keyboard. It's a nice small keyboard, and it's a tiny USB port. I already took apart the connector. It was broken anyway, and you can see there's 4 wires. The colors are not standard, but well, I took off this casing. It's already loose, so it's just like this, and voila! Here we can see very clearly what color is which. So we have a ground, we have a D plus. Can you see a D minus, orange, a red, and a VCC, the plus, and that's orange. Yeah, it's hard to see. The color changes are very small. I'm gonna desolder this whole thing, and I'm gonna use an old printer cable, USB printer cable. I think I have 2 spares. I only have 1 printer, so I'll just gonna use that one. So only thing I needed was the keyboard. So if you take it out, see, look, nice. Here's the print board, what it's all about, and with a tiny cable. Well, that's a nice thing to do. Maybe I'll build a small case where I can place the keyboard in. I'm thinking about using it for my MiSTer, because yeah, maybe I can make one complete cabinet with a keyboard and the MiSTer inside or something. I don't know yet. It's just a new project for me. I'm gonna try and do it from this position and see if I can solder them one by one. Okay, now we have them all in place. I'm gonna add a little bit of tin. Looks good. Looks good. This should be it. Okay, doing a small test here again. Start with red. That's the outside. Yes. Second is green. Yes. Third is white. Yes. And last is black. Fantastic. Okay, done with the first part. Now we're going to do the second part. I'm going to try and plug it into my MiSTer and see if it works. Just plug it in like this, and we're just gonna start it up. Power. Do we have MiSTer? Yes. Okay, let's see. Oh boy, it's not working. Why isn't it working?
I quickly found out what I did wrong. On the schematics on the left, you can see the old wires of the mini USB cable. On the right is the new printer cable. D plus is green and D minus is white. I accidentally swapped those, so we're gonna set them back to the right positions. Here we go.
Okay, second try. We're gonna turn on the MiSTer. Now let's see what's happening. So first plug it in. Maybe this time it will work. Let's hope so. Hey, bingo. Enter, escape, escape, computer. There are some things. We don't have an F12 key to shut down the MiSTer screen, the OSD. Well, let's see. I don't have any audio. Okay, let's do an Arcanoid. Zero credits. I have to use a controller. I haven't installed a controller. Okay, now how do we get F10 or F12? We have the Fn key and then F2. Yes. So it works. Nice. That was it. Simple as hell. The only thing I did wrong was the green and the white. I also want to make a casing because using it like this will not guarantee a long life of usefulness. So I used the current pad, cut off the lower side. I'm gonna use this one for another project, and I resized it. I cut off the left, right side, fold this to the inside. I'm gonna do that yet like this, so we have a much smaller kit. I have some books stacked, and I'm gonna take it off now and see what it looks like. It still has to dry, but you can have a look at what it's going to look like. See, now molded it all together now. A few edges, that's okay. And the other one, well, the keyboard's gonna fit in here. And this is the bottom with the print space for the print. I'm gonna put this one on top here, like this, and that's gonna be our new keyboard sized pad. Well, it looks quite good. Still needs to dry a few hours, so I'm gonna let it dry in the night, and the next morning it'll be ready. Just fit in the keyboard here, and then add the top layer, this one, and it's finished.
The last thing I want to show is that I placed the keyboard inside the keyboard holder. It's the original holder. I just resized it a little bit, made it a little bit smaller. I have to readjust it just a little bit to the right. And the print plate too. And then we can put the cover over it, and this is the end result. All that's left is to glue them together. This was my video for creating a small, simple mini USB keyboard. Hope you liked it. It's not super complicated, but it was fun to do. Bye.